Might be easier to show you just with a video rather than trying to explain it through an email. What my idea would be to use a Google form to collect everybody's information for the scheduling of adjunct faculty. So I just made a practice form. It's just a sample, and I did it by going inside of my Google Drive just by clicking create and then down to form. When you click on that, it'll start the process for you. But once it's made, I've already put in a few survey responses here just as practice. Once it's made, you can click on the form setting and click go to live form, and that'll show you what it looks like once it's been created. Now I think the nice thing about what this will do is instead of getting 70 separate emails from all the adjunct faculty with their preferences for their schedule and then having to go through them all, and I'm sure whoever does it doesn't like how time consuming it probably is, because I'm assuming what they do is they go through all of those 70 emails from all the different adjuncts and try to put together everyone's schedule to what their preferences are. So they probably end up putting everybody's information into one Excel sheet anyway in the end. What this will do is, instead of having to do that on your own, if you send this form out to every adjunct faculty and they fill it out, all the information will simply just input into one Excel sheet. So that's what I'm going to show you. So let's make just I'll just answer this. I guess I'll do Mickey Mouse this time. And my email, I'll just say example. My phone number. So this is what the adjunct faculty would be filling out. I tried to just copy the Excel sheet that is being used currently for these options here. So let's say I want to do South City, Jordan. Check which course you'd like to teach. Now I pretty much made a basic example. There's probably more time that could be spent to make the form as intricate or non-intricate as you'd like, but I'm just going to click some random courses that we want to teach, go to the next page. There wasn't a good way to do this. I couldn't set it up as a grid. It wouldn't work for some reason, so I had to do separate questions for each day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then also, I'm going to show you in a second how it makes a little summary graph. The only way it worked for that for some reason also was to write the word hour or a word before the numbers 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. When I just used the numbers 7, 8, 9, 10, for some reason it wouldn't graph it for me, so that's why the word hour is there. It's a little bit awkward looking, but that's how it ended up working for me. So let's see, I'm just clicking some different hours that would be available for each day of the week, and then hit continue. Then I put a space in there for people to type any additional information if they wanted to, and then you could click on send me a copy of the responses, and that would email the person back what their responses were, and then submit. And then it's been recorded. So once it's been recorded, then whoever is in charge of the form can see everybody's responses here at the time that they were put in, and it just organizes it all into one Excel sheet for you. The people who fill out the form, they don't have access to this spreadsheet. Only the person who is in charge of the form has access to this spreadsheet, so it can't really be changed. But what I like about it then is you can click on form and show a summary of responses, and it puts it in a little graph form for you of what all the responses were. So you could see how many people, nobody wanted to teach at Liberty Square yet. You could see which classes were preferred, so you could easily see which ones were not are not filled yet. You can see what the availability is for each hour, and that's, again, this is what I had to do, is put the word hour in front of the number. For some reason, if I didn't, it didn't make this little bar chart. But I thought this would be an easier way to organize the information that was given, and hopefully make it less time consuming for whoever does the scheduling. So I did this. My reasons were twofold. I wanted to learn how to work with these forms better, and I also thought that it couldn't be a bad idea to get on the good side of whoever does the scheduling. So that is the gist of it, and hope you like it.